I want to show you something my father gave me for my birthday many, many years ago. I was a very young man. I think I might have been 13 years old, and he gave me a Leatherman. If you don't know what a Leatherman is, you might refer to it as a multi-tool or a pocket knife. Um, my dad had one. He would always take it fishing and wore it all the time when he was doing work around the house or chores or whatever it might be. And I always loved his. I would ask to borrow it all the time. And he gave me my own, and I've had it ever since. And I guess it's special to me in that sense. But I think about this a lot when I think about the conversations I have with IT providers. Okay. Think about IT services being like this Leatherman. If I open it up, there's a lot to it. There's a lot going on. There's a blade, there's screwdrivers, there's files, there's can openers, bottle openers, wire cutters. There's even, you look closely, you can measure with the length of it, and a lot of utility in this multi-tool, right? Now, a lot of people might say, hey, Jonathan, do you have a knife on you? Pass me your knife. And, that would be a way of saying that's what this is. It is a knife. And I think a lot of IT providers, when they're approaching prospects and customers, they're saying IT services, you know, and well, what does that mean? There's so much utility within the concept of IT services that when you try to sell yourself or market yourself, you focus so much on the blade, on the basic and obvious and the most general, thing that it is. And that's to your disadvantage, because the easiest answer for a prospect to give you when you say, hey, do you need a blade? Do you need a knife? Do you need IT services? To say, no, thanks, we're all set. I already have a knife. I already have a blade. And that's the thing you need to understand about selling IT services. There's always an incumbent. Everybody has IT. Like, you showing up at the door doesn't magically mean that they suddenly are going to get IT that they didn't have before. No, it's how it's managed. It's how it's procured, and it's how it's delivered to them is what's going to change. So in their mind, they're thinking blade. When you say IT services, they're thinking the most general, basic part of what it is. And they're not realizing the full depth of utility and application that is within your organization as an IT provider and the outcomes. Now, so it's a completely different conversation if you see somebody across the room and they're struggling to get into a can of peaches. You're like, hey, do you need to open that can? What if I could tell you that I can help you open that can? Then you're not saying, hey, do you need a knife? You're not saying, do you need a can opener even? You're talking about the outcome that the prospect is obsessed with in that moment, the thing that they're like focused on, the thing that will have the most impact for them. And now all of a sudden they care about what's in your hand in a way that they didn't before. So for your sales, for your marketing, for your business development initiatives, you need to stop talking about the knife. You need to stop talking about the blade, and you need to start talking about the impact of the application of the utility that you possess. And you want to know the best part about it. And one of the trickiest parts to master is you don't even have to talk about the knife. You don't even have to talk about the blade, the can opener, the features, the tech. You don't have to talk about it. You don't even have to bring it up. They might say, I don't think you can open this can for me. They might say, how would you even do that? In that moment, they've given you license to pull out your multi-tool and to talk about the utility. But until that time, it's not even relevant. The fact that you do IT is not special or important. The fact that you're an engineer with all these certs doesn't mean anything to them. You show them, hey, I can help you open that can. I can help you file that nail. I can give you the outcome that I know you uniquely need. And that changes the conversation completely. Also, it means they're going to be more likely to listen to you. So in your business development efforts, your marketing efforts, your selling efforts, stop talking about the blade. and start talking about what your customers need to hear.